Hello, survivors, and welcome to another Silly Saturday. In today's video, we are going to be playing the Necromancer. We haven't played him in such a long time, and we are going to be playing with summons. Now, this is only going to be a farming build, just a quick like 5-minute run kind of build with summons. We are actually running a focused mind for the extra damage, Divine Legacy because it is summons, Focused Fire for the extra damage as well, so we're sitting on 110% increased damage, and then extra help for increased amount of summons, and then we are running Material Harvest, Efficient Extraction, and Skill Inclination Shadow because the Necromancer only has a couple of shadow skills, and we are trying to get the skeleton army going, so we need skeletal warriors, skeletal archers, and skeletal mages. And then the only other shadow skills are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over there. So there's only 5 other skills. So there's a good chance that we are going to get the skeletons. If we have to reroll a couple of times, that's fine as well. So let's get straight into it and start the run. We need more diamonds and more material from Frozen Wastelands. So straight into the fray with that. So let's get there. First things, we start off with the skeletal warriors. As you can see, they have cripple. What cripple does is it actually reduces the area of attacks by 1% for 5 seconds. Area of attack being the attack of the enemies, which is actually really fun if you do get into a high overlord with something like this. Maybe if you played with just skeletal warriors, you can actually play and see it happening. It doesn't work very well in the terms of, you don't apply that much cripple. You're going to need quite a lot of cast frequency on them and multicast to get it going. But the premise is quite cool, quite entertaining when you actually get something like the Chaos Bringers, Chaos Bombs landing, doing absolutely nothing. They look like acorn-shaped circles. It becomes really good. You can already see the AoEs from some of the enemies are much smaller than what they usually are, and it's just really good for us. So let's see what we get. There's skeletal mages, fantastic. And then we just got to work on, I guess we can just do Doom, make it a Doom build. We're going to try not use our Ascension that much because it does bring us up quite a bit of poison passives, which we don't want. We want this to be a little bit of a Doom build going there. So let's see, do we get the other archers? Come on, there we go, fantastic. So it took us 6 rerolls, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we get to increase the amount of mages we have. So now we're looking for cast frequency, area of effect for the mages because they actually do area damage. I don't know, I think it looks like we have no visibility, but the AoEs are actually pretty decent. And you can see that they deal a decent chunk of damage as well. Again, we're not on max, we are technically max curse because we get every single drop possible from this curse level. So we guess we can say we max curse, but we're not max danger, we're not max curse, we're not 63 curse. So enemies are a little bit less healthy, but the danger's still there, and we still need to kind of overcome that. Alright, so over here we're just looking for cast frequency. Any upgrade that has to do with the summons we're going to be taking, and then anything to do with Doom and cast frequency, maybe some crit as well, because 60% is okay though. We can re-roll that. Ooh, there's a nice cast frequency and a multicast for the shadow. There we go. Some more area of effect, Doom, and cast frequency. The area of effects are actually really good. Again, it is for the Doom, as you can see, and it's really going to help that. I don't know, and I can't say because I've never really tested it, but I don't know if the area of effect affects like the skeleton's attack range, if they maybe hit more enemies if they have more area of effect or not. That would be something very interesting to test. Maybe we can do that one day when we do a Silly Saturday using only skeletal warriors. So that's a good plan there. I don't know, something interesting to try and do going forward. We do want a little bit of the area of effect, but I do want maybe, ooh, there we go, that's good. Get a double area of effect and the quantity there. That's actually really good. So that's a lot of area of effect we now have. Take that, increase quantity, we grab the damage. I'm not really interested too much in multicast. we cast more than enough times to finish this. If we were going higher on to, you know, other levels or into higher overlords, then maybe we would go and grab ourselves more multicast. But I mean, just look at these mages already. They are going completely wild, and they have, I mean, a couple of rounds ago when they got given Doom, I think in New Beginning, they really became strong now. Before, they never used to Doom enemies, they used to just hit them and do damage, kind of like the skeletal archers. But since the cripple and the Doom stage now, they actually do a whack ton of damage. I mean, they already did so much damage, but the archers were always better than them. Now you can see that they are better than the archers now. Also, because they have that huge area of effect, they are able to hit more than one enemy at a time, which makes them much better and stronger. So very fun, very cool, you know, characters to play with, being those mages. And then Doom is also really easy to kind of apply and also get buffed and deal a lot of damage. So we can get the Doom increased, Doom on attack, we can get the Doom on crits, and then we also get the Ruin passive, which makes Doom proc immediately, or percentage of the Doom to be dealt immediately, and that's going to obviously increase the damage as well. Being an epic upgrade though, going to be very difficult to grab that one. It might be worthwhile going instead of like the helper, so, you know, getting one extra help, getting something like quality, what was it called again? The rune that makes it so that you don't get common upgrades anymore. You're only going to get yourself those uncommon and above upgrades. So it does get rid of a lot of passive bloat in the pool, and it also gives you a lot of better upgrades and a higher chance of seeing much better upgrades. So you can see you can still get Fateful Strikes because there's a common variant of it, and those are going to be really good for us. And another thing is, you don't actually resummon your character, your golems anymore. I know back in the day, every time you used to refresh the skills, you used to resummon them, and it felt really bad. So a long time ago, the developers made it so that they just get healed every time you resummon them, and if any of them are dead, then they do get resummoned, but all of those alive just get healed. It does make it a lot easier to keep them up and keep the DPS going. As you can see, we don't even need to move for the final set of bosses, and wham bam ow, we died. Don't even need to move, ladies and gentlemen, but there you go. We can even end up getting ourselves 8 abominations up at the same time, 8 being the maximum amount that you can have. But there you go, 8 abominations and the skeletal army, just really strong. I mean, I guess we could have just done 3 mages and that would have been just as good, but at least we did the skeletal army. Looking forward, you can see the damage, archers and mages dealing so much damage over there. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.